Hey everyone, I'm your fave nurse B. So I am getting some videos out for you all. Like I said in my last video, excuse my background. I'm just getting these videos done. Forget this house. We got to get these videos done, okay? I want to talk about this whole thing of I'm not smart enough to become a nurse. I'm not smart enough for nursing school. I don't think I can do it. It's too hard. This, that, and the third. First off, let me start off by saying like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, get it done, y'all. Make sure you share this video too. And first thing I need y'all to realize is that, you know, I have a video talking about how I didn't know how to read until I was basically 9-10 years old. I used to cry when I had to read. Like, I had so much anxiety. I was a very, very shy child. Even though I was like a social person, I was still shy. It's so weird. I like had a lot of friends, but I was so shy. I don't really know how that correlated, but maybe it was like, I don't know. But anywho, that's how I was as a kid, and I didn't know how to read. But thankfully, I started to learn how to read, and I graduated top of my class in my nursing program. So I totally understand where a person is coming from, where you have that anxiety, or you feel inadequate, you feel little, something might have happened in your past, you may have had a slower start, starting off in the beginning of your educational career. You may have felt embarrassed to read in front of the class, or you know, you may have just had straight out, you know, learning disabilities. So I totally get where people are coming from when they have that anxiety about, you know, not feeling like they're smart enough to do something. I get where you're coming from. Mine wasn't extremely severe, but I mean, I had a problem. I didn't know how to read. So anyways, but I need for us all to really assess where that is coming from. Why do you feel like you're not smart enough? So I talked about it in my last video, but is it the anxiety behind it? Like, this is just gonna be too much. I tried college before and it didn't work for me. Could it be, you know, you just feel like, you know, when I was in school, I wasn't that good of a student. Like, I just didn't get it. I ain't gonna be able to get this either. Could it be just in general, you know, people have told you wasn't good enough in life, and so you basically taking that on as your identity, and you're not good enough because you're taking on what somebody else defined you as. So you have to figure out, like, why do I feel this way? You got to do some work, y'all. Do some work. And see where it's coming from. Once you see where it's coming from, then you can basically attack it and get to your goal of becoming a nurse, or of going back to college, or of getting your GED, or doing whatever it is that you want to accomplish, that this whole ideal of you not being smart enough is blocking you from getting to that point. So that's the first thing. Figure out where it's coming from. Once you know where it's coming from, you need to basically change in your mind, be like, look, this is a fresh start. This is something different. I'm going to go into it completely different. And, you know, my fear of not being able to accomplish it is way less important compared to me being able to accomplish it. My dreams, my aspirations, my goals is bigger than this fear. This fear is just that. It's just a fear. It's really nothing. Like, it means nothing. It means nothing compared to where I really want to be, where I really want to see myself. I want to be able to, you know, have this job, make this money, accomplish these things, inspire my family, inspire my friends, and I want to make things happen in my life. I'm tired of being where I'm at. I'm tired of not making enough money, not having enough time for my family because I'm picking up all this overtime because I'm not making enough money. I'm tired of, maybe I make good money, but I'm in a career that I hate, you know, but I'm so scared to go back to school, you know, that I'm just here. Get the money good, but I hate it. Like, I want to be a nurse. I always want to be a nurse. Like, dang. Or, man, I don't have my GED. Like, how can I do anything? I don't even got my GED. Like, dang. I have a video talking about how I went and got my GED, y'all. Like, for real. Like, you can do it. It's possible, but you have to get over that hump. You have to figure out what it is that has made you feel inadequate. Attack that and face it head on, and you have to really get deep, like I said, and tell yourself, like, I can do this. I'm going to equip myself to do it. So that's the next step, is once you realize it and you face it and you take it as it is, the next thing is for you to equip yourself to be able to do better. So you say, yeah, okay, you know, I'm going to do it. Let me go take this test to become an LPN. You go take the test, you don't pass it. Well, homegirl, homeboy, bruh, Did you even study for it? Did you look and do some research about it, see what's on the test? Did you get a book, study for it, give yourself some time to do it? Oh no, you didn't? Well, that's why you failed. It's not because you're not smart enough or you're not good enough or because you're a failure. It's just because you didn't equip yourself. You didn't actually take the time to make sure that you would be able to be successful. So you have to do some research. You have to talk to people. You have to see, okay, what do I need to do to be able to get into this program or get into this college or pass my GED. Don't just go into it like unprepared. And I think that's a big thing with people, is they go into situations unprepared and then are not successful, and then they just kind of cut it off from there. Like, well, I didn't pass. Well, you didn't do anything to pass, girl. Like, so with that being said, say you want to go into an LPN program. Okay, you know they're going to test you. You've been out of high school for like the past decade. I'm going to need for you to go talk to the school or go on their website, see what it is that they're testing you on, or see what's the name of the test. Say it's like a Kaplan assessment test. I don't know. I don't even know if that exists, but I know Kaplan is the name of like a testing thing, or maybe it's HESI. Say it's HESI, which I will be doing videos about HESI and T's test. I have to order the books. I need to do that like today. I will be doing that for you all. But anywho, get one of those books. Give yourself some time. Do the practice test. See what you got wrong on the practice test. Go back, study the material. Give yourself like an hour a day every day. Do it for like 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, and then go ahead and take the test again, or a new test, and see what you got on that. If you aren't the person who is like a self-teacher, you can't go on YouTube videos and learn from looking at that, then you need to look and see what's in your area. Say there's a library in your area. See if they have a GED testing like class, and get into that. It's free. It's free. Yes, it might take time. Yes, you'll be like, I can't do that, I gotta work, da da da. Make it happen. Stop making excuses. Make it happen. Remember, your dream, your goals, your aspirations is bigger than anything else that's going on. Than your fears and your excuses. It's bigger than all of this, okay? You have to get to that point. You can't be in this same area any longer. Like, it's to that point where I know some people feel that way. Like, I cannot do this job anymore. Like, I can't live like this. I can't live paycheck to paycheck no more. I have to find a way to get to where I want to be. Like, I have to. And that's kind of where I'm at right now as an LPN. Like, I need to get my RN, girl. I got to pay off this school, honey. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, donate to the PayPal account. I got to pay off this school. Like, I need to get to my next step in life. I have so much more to accomplish and to bring to people, but I can only do so much as an LPN. Like, I need to get to the next level in my life. And so, like I said, you have to be at that point where this is uncomfortable. This is like, it's over with. This being the life you're in right now, the mindset you're in right now. I'm not smart enough, I can't do it, this and the third. Like, you got to get past that, y'all. So what the hell was I talking about? I done forgot what the heck I was talking about. You need to, what the hell was I talking about? I don't even know. Y'all done made me go on to a whole tangent. Y'all done made me go on to a whole tangent, y'all. So you want to go do class at a library, da da da. Or you can look and see, like, look at the workforce programs in your area. Like, hey, you know, what do y'all know? Like, what programs do y'all have to help somebody, you know, to get into schools and things like that? What type of resources are out here? Librarians know a whole lot. So even if you can't get into that GED class or something like that, ask them, like, hey, you know, I'm looking to get into nursing school and I really want to work on my math. Like, do you know of any programs or anything like that that can help me? They might have the information for you. Open up your mouth, talk to people, and just see. I'm telling you, people are here to help you. When you conspire to make something happen in your life, then the universe, God, will make a way for you. I'm telling you, everything will just come into place. You know, it might take time, it's gonna take effort, but just get yourself out there and ask questions, ask people, do research online, do these things. It's so much help out there for people. You just have to basically find it and take advantage of it. Like, it's so much resources. We live in the age of what do you call it, of information. Like, there's so much information. You just have to be able to find what you need. Okay, so that's that. But if you do need help with math and stuff like that, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. That's what I did. I had, before I even got my GED, I would look through the book and try to teach myself things based off the book. If I didn't understand it, then I would go on YouTube and just find videos about how to, you know, convert fractions, or how to multiply fractions, or how to do this and that. Like, I would just look at it and keep looking at it and keep trying. Some community colleges, they have like math labs. You can go in the math lab and freaking get help from there. Now you do have to be like a student, which you can just apply for a community college. Well, if you don't have your GED, it's gonna be hard. But if you do have your GED, apply for the community college. Of course, you're gonna get accepted, and then that'll be your way of being able to get into the math lab and getting help. I don't know if they have these at all community colleges, but I know they have them here in St. Louis. I'm sure they have this type of resource there. But even if you can't do that, go to the school and talk to a guidance counselor and be like, hey, you know, I don't have my GED, but I'm trying to figure out a way, you know, to get classes and do things to help me to do that. Do you know any resources? Yeah, it's help out here. Open your mouth, ask questions, figure it out, make it happen, get to where you want to be in life. Okay, so that's that. First thing is identifying, you know, what's causing you to have these issues and this mindset. Secondly is to actually empower yourself, get the information you need, and do the research and do what you have to do to make sure that you can pass that test to get into school, that you can pass your GED, things like that. Actually get the help and the resources that you need to go to that next level, and then make it happen. You know, that's pretty much all it comes down to. But the biggest thing is getting your mind right and really sitting down with yourself. And even if you have to write it down, you know, even if you have to write down some painful account that you had that made you feel the lowest of the lowest, you know, about yourself, and then take it and burn it. Rip it up and burn it, and let that be what it is. It's in the past. I am moving forward into, you know, a better way of looking at myself, of looking at my circumstances. Like, this is just something that I can use as a testimony to others, to inspire others, and I will be able to get to where I want to be. Like, that's the old me, okay? But for real, like, you have to look at it like that. You have to overcome those things. You know, that's how we grow as human beings, y'all. Like, we gotta get past the BS, because I know how it feels to be in a situation where you like, I'm not making no money. Yeah, I can do plenty of videos. I got fired from a job before I became a nurse. That was the first time I got fired. And yeah, I am one of them people, like, I'm gonna do my work, come to work, do what I gotta do. Y'all ain't gotta ask me no questions. I'm gonna get my work done. Like, and I got fired from a job before I became a nurse, and it was like crushing. I can do a video talking about that if y'all want, but anywho, but I overcame that, y'all. I overcame it. So equip yourself with the right people too. I would say it's probably like the third thing. Sometimes you don't really necessarily want to tell people what's going on. You don't necessarily want to tell people, you know, oh yeah, I want to become a nurse, you know, because then you start hearing, how you gonna do that, girl? You got 5 kids. How the heck you gonna become a nurse? When you gonna have time to become a nurse? Like, you've been saying you want to become a nurse, girl. Like, whatever. I believe it when I see it. Like, those type of things can take you back into that dark space that you don't want to be in. That basically makes you think, like, when you're laying in bed, like, well, you know what? They right. I got all these kids. I might as well just wait till this time. I might as well wait till this. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, I don't even know why I'm trying. If I go out here and do this, like, I'm not gonna be able to pass the test or anything like that. So, or I don't have enough money to do it. Like, how I'm gonna stop working? Like, it's not possible. You can talk yourself out of anything. I'm telling you, the human mind is very crafty. We can talk ourselves out of so much. It's ridiculous. And other people can really affect how you see yourself and how you see your potential, but don't let them get to you. That's why I say sometimes it's good to tell people what you want to do. Sometimes it's not. I have my moments where I do tell people, like I share with you all that I want to become I want to get my bachelor's, and I tell you all what my hurdles are, me owing the school money and all that in the third. But I know I'm gonna do it. Once I get this paid off, honey, it's popping. Like, I have 100% confidence in myself that it will get done. That's why I had no problem telling nobody, because I know I'm gonna get it done. But there's some things that I want to do that I'd be like, I don't really know. Like, maybe I should keep it on the hush, because what if I fail, you know? And I told everybody I was gonna do it. Like, dang. Or what if I never even start? You know, those type of things. So there's two type of people. There's people who tell people stuff because it motivates them, because they're like, okay, it holds me accountable. And there are some people that tell people stuff and those people kind of bring you down, and it makes you be like, well shoot, how am I gonna do this, you know? So I can totally understand, but I would say get your cheerleaders in order. Nurse B can be a cheerleader for you. Yes, you can do it. It's possible. It is possible. I know somebody who went to nursing school, finished her LPN. She has 7 kids. Now she got 8. She had another baby after that. But she did it with 7 kids. Like, it's possible, y'all. You gotta do some things, you know, to make it happen, but it's possible. So that's my little spiel. If there's anything in this video that you all want me to go over, like in more depth, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share, donate to my PayPal account if you're interested in helping me go back to school. $1 from all of my subscribers is awesome. You want to get $5, whatever the case may be. Like, just do what you can if you can. If not, like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, that's extremely helpful as well. If you're interested in my earrings, go check them out on my Etsy shop. Go check out my second channel, Stay Forever True. Like I said, don't mind this, y'all. I'm gonna get this together. But the kids are still sleeping. I'm probably gonna do another video after this. But anywho, thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Believe in yourself. Get over those negative thoughts. Get over the past. It's the past. It's the past. It's the past. That's all you gotta realize. It's the past. All of that happened for a reason. Maybe it wasn't time for you to go to school. Yeah, I got so many things I can tell y'all about me in school, which I have videos talking about that. Like, I got accepted into college at age of 16. Had to drop out because parents didn't have no money to pay for it. And I brought my butt right back to St. Louis. Like, I got a whole story y'all to tell y'all if y'all want to know. But you're going to have hurdles, but you got to just keep focusing on your goals. Like, make it as real as possible. Write it down. When I become a nurse, or I'm so glad that I became a nurse because now I can do da 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 da. Write down everything that you know you can do. I can go take my kids shopping, and we can do this. We can go on this trip, and now I feel like I have more fulfillment in my life. I'm able to help people more. Like, I know more. Oh my goodness, I love going to work. I love my coworkers. I love my patients. Like, make it a reality for yourself. I'm telling you, your mind will really, it can really make or break you, your mind. So make your dreams, your aspirations, your goals as real as possible for you. Start watching more videos about nurses. Get yourself inspired and pumped up to do it. Like I said, write it down. Make yourself a vision board. Start, I don't know, anything to get you where you need to be. Every single day, do different affirmations, stuff like that. And I know people be like, girl, what are you talking about? But your mind will take you anywhere, baby. It will take you to a lot of places. So if it's going to take you anywhere, make sure you go somewhere positive. Somewhere that's going to really bring you out of this yuckiness of where you are right now. Not to say that everybody who feels bad about themselves is in a horrible situation, but feeling bad about yourself is a horrible situation. So love yourself. Be okay with the fact that you may have made mistakes in the past. Things didn't go the way you wanted to go, or other people have stopped you from doing things. Like, don't let that be your story. That's not the end of it. Think about if, say, you have children. If your kids came to you and said, Mom, I can't do this. I'm not smart enough to go to college. Like, I just can't do it. How would you feel? Like, you would be like, no, baby, you can do this. I know you can do this, So you have to give yourself that same type of love and, like, motivation, I know it's hard to do, but it's possible. You can make it happen. I am your fave nurse B. Thanks for watching. Peace.